Afternoon, folks. Back on timer number 1 for game 38 of the NFC at Dynasty Ballpark. We have got a Wellington versus North Harbour matchup. In the Wellington team, I'll run through the batting lineup first for Wellington. Leading off will be Holly Jacobs. That'll go to Maddie Lovett. Third slot will be Irene Costa. Following her will be Emma Francis, then Leslie, Beyonce, Siobhan, Harmony, and in the number 9 slot will be Brittany Jacobson. DR will be Alyssa Kay. And on the bench you will have Jess and Cheyenne. DP was Harmony. Do the North Harbour defensive lineup for you. On the mound you'll have Lauren. She'll be throwing into Taihan. First base you'll have Kaya. Savannah will be at second. Over in the third spot will be Holliana. And in the outfield you're going to have Abigail, Erin Blackmore, and in the right hand outfield you'll have Cheyenne. DP will be Tui. Also in the line up there. On the bench you will have Tori, Asana, and Chelsea. Umpire today is the none other legendary umpire David Fortin, who has done that many games over the years. Very high level referee umpire. And leading off for Wellington will be shortstop Holly Jacobs. Lead-off pitch is called a strike. Did she go on that one? And umpire says no. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Threw that one with a bit of heat, but too high. 1-2. And attempted bunt put down, and it's looking live. Ooh, and the umpire out there calling it safe. I think he was saying the foot might have been off the bag. So Holly got a big smile on her face there saying thank you. Brings Maddie up to the plate. Maddie the third base position, and she'll be followed by Irene. And she's having a steal straight off. Gone for the sack bunt. And oh my god, the throw is just wide of the position there, which I think was number 10. Savannah, not quite sure, she didn't quite glove it. It tipped off her glove, so that gives Wellington a bit of a life there. So it gives them runners on the wings. So good play there by Wellington. None out. Ooh, called strike there. 0-1. And foul ball called. 2 strikes on Maddie. And just a bit of a waste pitch there, called by Tyrone. One ball, 2 strikes. And a swing there, and it's flying out to the left fielder who's taken it, and the runner did tag up. All runners tagged up, so nothing happening there. So great catch there by Abby. First out brings Emma Francis to the box. Wellington have just come off a game versus the New Zealand under-23 White Sox, and in the last innings of Wellington, again that game, the battle's all running hot, so looks like they're taking it into this game. And it's an attempted fake bunt steal, as they say, to move the runner over to second, and that was definitely a ball. I'll just check the camera and make sure that didn't move. Oh, another good powerful hit there, but it is going to go down the throat of the centre outfielder. They're going to have a crack. The runner tagged up nicely. So Holly scrapes into home there. Gives Wellington 1 run on the board. And good hit there from Emma Francis. Did her job. Which brings Leslie to the box, 2 out. Call strike there by Dave Thornton. 0-1. Swing and a miss there by Leslie. Two strikes. Swing and a miss there by Leslie for side away. So Wellington, good lead-off innings there, getting a run on the board, which will put pressure straight onto North Harbour, starting 1 run down. I'll do the batting line up there for Harbour. Leading off 4B, centre field Erin Blackmore. Following her will be Cheyenne. The third slot will be Tyann, followed by Cameron, Oleana, Kaya, Tui, and in the 8th batting position will be Savannah, and at the end in the 9th position will be Abigail Church. The defensive lineup for Wellington. On the mound you're going to have Irene. She's going to be throwing into Emma Francis. First base you got Beyonce, second Siobhan. Across on the other side of the diamond you've got Maddie. Shortstop Holly Jacobs, and in the outfield we're going to go Danasia, Leslie and Brittany. Took a wee smack on the net there, so we'll check the camera again.
Did you want help bringing it around to the other side to be in the shade, or you're right here?
No, I'm alright. Thank you.
Yeah, no sweat. Everything all good, Greg? Just
So I think we're all good.
yeah.
So leading off for Harbour, centre fielder Aaron Blackmore, who we know doesn't usually like to muck around and can swing that bat very hard. Just inside there, ball one. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice hit there by Aaron, down to the shortstop Holly, who makes the throw to Brittany. The throw was a little high, which made Brittany's foot come off the base as she hauled the ball in, which gave Aaron a safe passage to first base. Now you got Cheyenne, right outfielder. And got called to do the bunt on a rise ball, which is what you throw when there's a possible bunt happening. Chuck a rise ball, very hard to get a bunt down. Took the bait, fouled it off. And there's the bunt gone down, turns and didn't nail it, so that ball's just travelled down to the third base line and the outfielders coming in doing their job covering it. The problem with Irene then was she, being a lefty, had to turn and throw, so she's actually unsighted where she's throwing. So what that caused was the ball not going into the glove. Harbour's have got runners on the corners. Swing and a miss. 1 strike. The nets come in. Oh, they're going to take the... So what that's done is... So it was just a light swing into the field of play with runners on the wings like that, and Ollie, being a lefty again, picked the ball up and didn't quite get the ball into Emma's glove. It's caused a bit of a wild throw, and that allowed the runner to come home, which should have been, I think, Aaron Blackmore, which led the runners to advance to 2 and 3, which should make the score 1-1. And I don't think we have any outs. So not quite sure what's going on there. So Tyann sitting on second. Cheyenne should be on third, and we now have Cameron in the box. Low and slow, no swing. Ball. Sorry, we're getting our numbers mixed up there. Irene. Just 2 balls, no strike. And a swing there. For Cameron, popped it up for the first out. Fly ball there, which means there is only 1 out. Still got Ty and Cheyenne on 2 and 3, which should bring Oleana to the batting box. Strike 1. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lovely off-speed pitch there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a foul. Keeps the count the same. So I'm going to miss there by Oleana. Should make it 2 outs. And should bring Kai up to the box, followed by Tui. Kai, she's got runners in scoring position here, so she just needs to get the ball in the field of play safely. Ball 1. Swing and a foul off there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's going to find the hole. It is too. So that is a 1 base RBI for Kaya. Good job. Brings in another runner. Should have been Cheyenne. And Tyann is on third base. And Tui should be in the box. Just a loose pitch there by Irene. The runner over to second base. So runners on 2 and 3. Oh, change up there. She was a good one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there by Tui. 4 side away. Which will take us to the top of the second innings. Oh. North Harbour 2. Wellington 1. Top of the second innings. North Harbour v Wellington. And stepping into the box will be Beyonce, first baseman. She will be followed by Siobhan and then the DP Harmony. Ball 1. Down low, 2 balls, no strikes. Three balls. Called a strike there. 3-1. Ooh, around the outside of the plate there, called by umpire Dave. Full house. Swinging a fly ball, fouled off over first base, keeps the count at Full. Swinging a foul there. Over third base. Still a full house. Tyan convinced that it was a strike, Battle was convinced it was a ball. So Beyonce gets a free ride to first base and brings to the box Siobhan Bolger, second base. Swing and miss, the steal was on and the throw was okay from Tyan, just not quite nailed there by Cameron at shortstop, just trickled past the second base, so they've got a runner in a scoring position now. And pressure is on Harbour. Great pitch. 2 strikes. Left there by Siobhan. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down low, 2 and 2. Swing and miss there by Siobhan. The first out of the second innings. Brings in DP Harmony. She will be followed by Brittany, and then it'll be back to the top of the order. One ball. Down too low, gonna make it 2 balls, no strikes. Runner sitting out there in second base, scoring position. So Harmony's just got to get that ball in play, advance the runner, or bring the runner home. Swing and a miss there, great pitch there by Lauren. Ball high. 3 and 1. Swing the foul there. Makes it a full house there on Brittany. Just a little bit too high and outside, which will get a free ride to first base. So Wellington got runners on 1 and 2. Only one out. And this is the batter 9. Brittany. And she's probably got a free ticket to have a swing, have a crack. Down low, ball 1. Attempted bunt to put that down, advanced a couple of runners, but just didn't quite nail that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a foul. 1 and 2. Oh, that's a powerful hit. Is Aaron Blackmore just did catch of the day. That was a stunning hit by Britt and an even more stunning catch by Aaron Blackmore. That ball was travelling at pace. It's actually got the wind behind it now. The wind has turned, and Aaron was going to her left and had to take a bit of a leap in the air to glove it, and it got in her glove, and that's why she plays for the New Zealand White Sox. Outstanding hit and an even more outstanding catch. Runners on the corners and at the top of the order for Wellington. So she's a good battle. Right down the middle. Strike 1. And called an inside strike there by umpire Dave. 0 and 2. Lauren doing a great job on the mound for Harbour. And just decides to throw a waster, keep it mixed. Get the batter guessing. Swinging a foul off over the first base line. Ball goes out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Good pitch there by Lauren, and safer to foul it off and let the umpire call that a strike. Just a little bit low and slow there. Count comes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a hit. I think that's going to be caught by the left outfielder, and it is. Nice hit there by Holly. Caught there by Abby in the left outfield for side away. This will take us to the bottom of the second inning. The score should be North Harbour 2, Wellington 1. The weather has just done a complete turn here, so the game before this one, a southwest change came and she was blowing, and it was blowing from behind the pitcher, and now the wind has turned the other way, so the wind is now blowing at the pitcher. So if a batter can get a hold of it and get it high, that ball will carry, probably over the fence. But pitching into the wind there can give the pitcher a bit of an assistance with the movement. So the score's 2-1 Harbour. Bottom of the second, and leading off for Harbour will be the second baseman Savannah, and she'll be followed by Abigail, and then it will be to the top of the order. Strike one. One ball, one strike. And that's a hit by pitch, just got on the elbow. So Irene just getting the inside pitch a little bit too inside. It gives the runner access to first base, which brings batter number 9, Abby. And she went to put down a bunt, a sack bunt there, just fouled it off. An attempted bunt there, great pitch there by Irene, just on the outside of the plate. Tried to get Abby to put a bunt down quite hard. That's the call, 0-2. And that ball is in play, it's going down the third, and they're looking for the lead runner. And they got the lead runner going 2-2, so good play there by Maddie at third base, over to second, and take the lead runner for the first out of the innings. Brings it to the top of the order, Aaron Blackmore. Ball one. Attempted to pick off at first base. 2-0. Just outside there by Irene, and Erin's having none of that. 3-0. Follows that up with a strike to make the count 3-1. So good cat and mouse battle here. And just a little bit high there. Gets Erin the walk to first base, which also moves the runner on first over 2 seconds. So Harbour got runners on 1 and 2. Brings Cheyenne to the box, followed by Cheyenne. An attempted bunt to be put down there by Cheyenne. 1 strike. Looking to shape for a bunt again. Just too low. Makes the count 1-1. Looking to bunt again, but the ball was high. So a little bit of pressure on Irene. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, swing and a miss. That was a beautiful pitch. Came down the middle looking at it and then swung away. 2-2. Fouled off. Keeps the count the same. Ball low, brings a full count. And that's a nice hit. And it's been caught by the right outfielder for Wellington, Brittany, which allowed the runners to tag up and advance to 2 and 3. So 2 outs, runners on 2 and 3, and Ty is in the box and she can hit the ball. And here's a crack at the first one, fouls it off over the third base line into the stand. So Cheyenne, she's had a good tournament on the bat and is batting extremely well, and she's seeing the ball. And a waste off pitch there by Irene. 1-1. Outside and high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Lovely rise ball there, and Tyann read that one beautifully. 3 balls, 1 strike. And just outside for a walk. Full tight. And should be 2 down, catch a roll as well. Which brings to the box. Shortstop Carmen. And she's in a good position here. She's got loaded bags. All she needs to do is just get that ball in play. Get safely to 1. Oh, what a great hit, and it's going to bounce in front of the right outfielder first, and it's going to bring home 2 runners. And that is a double from Cameron. Awesome hit, power hit, great hit. Well fielded there by Brittany, but it brought 2 runners in. Which should make the score 4-1. If I've got that right. Just double check. Brings to the box Oleana. And she has a crack at the first pitch and pop flies it to shortstop for side away, which will take us to the top of the 3rd innings. So that was a good innings for Harbour. Some good hitting. And I'll just double check the score. Is 4 to North Harbour and 1 to Wellington. So great innings there on the bat for Harbour. And some good hitting, good running, fast running. And now it's Wellington's chance to get back on the stick, get some runners on, and get round the end bases. Top of the 3rd innings, and Wellington at the top of their order, or just under. And Maddie Lovett is in, and she's just put down an absolute sneaky bunt, and woohoo, she got the wheels. Great lead off bunt there by Maddie, took North Harbour by surprise. Nobody expects your lead off batter to put the sneaky bunt down. That was well controlled down the 3rd baseline. So good call there by the coach. And wheels to Maddie, which brings in Irene. Oh, it should be. Can't quite see a number, but it should be Irene. And she has a crack at the first one. That's a booming hit. Foul ball over the 3rd baseline, unfortunately. Got the meat of the bat there. One strike. Great pitch there by Lauren down the pipe, bit of piece, bit of space. Fouled off by Irene. 2 strikes. Rise ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And it's popped up, and I think it's going to go over the fence line for a foul. Keeps the count the same. 1 and 2. But a waste pitch called there by Ty to make the count 2 and 2. Whoops. Just came off the hip of Lauren there, which caused the ball to drop out of her hand. Which makes it a full house, and Wellington now have a runner in scoring position on second base. And that's been put on the field of play and picked up by the second base, Savannah, for the out at 1. Does advance the runner to third base. So Emma, who's been hitting well all day, can just get that ball punched into the field somewhere and bring a runner home and peg it back. Shaping for a bunt into a slap. Didn't quite come off for Emma. Makes the count 1 and 1. Rise ball thrown by Lauren. Makes the count 2 and 1. Oh, swing and a miss there by Emma. That was a very low and inside ball, and she'd be disappointed with herself on that one. She's an experienced batter and makes the count 2 and 2. Oh, that's a lovely hit, but has gone down the foul ball line. Sounded good off the bat, bit of a crack. Keeps the count at 2 and 2. And that's a great hit. I don't think Erin Blackwell, oh, don't tell me she got that one. So the runner has tagged up and come home, so that's a sack hit. and makes it 1 out. Run comes home, scores 4-2. Great catch by Erin Blackmore. She has got some wheels in that outfield, I can tell you. Probably just a normal catch for Erin, but for a lot of other people. The ball was travelling at pace and the wind is now behind the batter. So she read that very well. So in the box now is centre fielder Leslie Pettit, and following Leslie will be Beyonce. Great pitch there, good bit of movement by Lauren. 2 strikes on Leslie. Ball high. 1 and 2. And just a pop up there by Leslie to the third base, and Ayana for side away, which will take this to the bottom of the third innings. And the score is North Harbour 4, Wellington 2. So Wellington got back a run there just to keep the gap narrow and stay in this game. Bottom of the third, North Harbour 4, Wellington 2. Leading off for Harbour is Kaya. She'll be followed by Tui. And at the gate will be Savannah. Nice lead off pitch there by Irene. 1 strike. Swinging a foul over the first baseline, which makes the count 0 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Great pitch there from Irene. It did nick the edge of the plate, which has sent Savannah back to the Kaya back to the dugout. Tui is in the box now, followed by Savannah. And Tui's looking to put a bunt down, and it's called a strike. Great pitch from Irene, makes the count 0-2. Woohoo! Very close call there at 50-50. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Tui. So I'm going to miss there by Tui, and she is also being sent back to the dugout for the second out of the innings, which brings second baseman and batter number 8 in the lineup, Savannah. She'll be followed by Abby. Oh, swing and a drive down the third base line, who is a 5-1 play for the out at 1 for side away. So not quite a productive innings for Harbour on that one. Great pitching from Irene there, and had the batters tied up. Takes us to the top of the 4th. Just looks like we've got a change there for North Harbour. I think it's North Harbour. Just make sure we get this right. It's saying 9 is out, 5 is in. So it looks like Tui, who was the DP, is getting replaced by Masana, I think. And at what position? I'm not quite sure. I'll have a look to see if I can see in the outfield. I'll let you know. And leading off, of course, for Wellington is number 9, Beyonce. She will be followed by Siobhan and then by DP Harmony. And make sure I got the count right there. I think it's 2 balls. Let's wait for umpire Dave Thornton next time. Swinging a foul off there. Pop that up. Foul ball. Count should be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing, and that's been popped up down the first base line, hits the fence, just bounces in. Keeps the count the same at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just down too low, brings the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. and that's just been hit down the third base line. For the out at 1. Brings to the box now. Siobhan for Wellington. She'll be followed by DP Harmony. And again, she's just done a line drive down the third base line to, whoops, a daisy, to Oleana, I think, at third base. And she duly throws that over to Kaya and takes the second out of the innings, so it's a bit of a rinse and repeat there. And now we've got Harmony in there, followed by Britt. Ball 1, 2 outs. Score is still 4-2 to North Harbour. The waste pitch called there by Tyann. Two balls, no strikes. Great pitch there, right down the pipe. 2-1. Makes the count 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and miss there by Harmony. Makes it a full count. 2 outs. Swing and a foul ball keeps the count the same. Ball high and gets a free ride to first base. For Harmony, brings to the box batter number 9, Brittany Jacobson, who is also the right outfielder, and then it'll take Wellington to the top of the order. And here's a crack at the first pitch. Fouls balls that over the first baseline. And a DR coming in for the runner on 1. So Harmony gets to come in, and they've put the wheels on, which will be Alyssa Kay, number 1. Swinging a foul ball. Makes the call 2 strikes. Two outs. Nice hit there by Britt. But straight down the first baseline, straight into the glove of Kaya at first base for the 4th out, which takes us to the bottom of the 4th, and the score is still sitting at 4-2. Just seems to be going through a bit of a lull at the moment with both teams. So I think the opportunities there is to get another insurance run for North Harbour, and there they are at their position 9 batter, which is Abigail, who's the left outfielder, and then they will be at the top of the order, which will be Erin Blackmore, Cheyenne Young. But Abigail has just got to do her job and get a safe hit. Let's see if we can get more movement in this game one way or other. Ball high. Just a little too high again. Makes the count 2-0. Just a little bit too low there, makes the count 3-0. So a bit of pressure on Irene. And Emma just having a wee moment. Need to find the ball. Lots of laughing going on there, and umpire Fortin's saying, come on. Ooh, calls that one a strike. Makes the count 3-1. Oh, Irene is coming back very strong here from 3 balls to a full house. So pressure on the batter, pressure on the pitcher. Dead ball. Keeps the count the same, full house. And just fouled off down the third baseline, so it's a good battle here. Just Abby is making sure she's getting contact, which is what you want your batter to do. And make the pitcher work the plate. Oh, and she just gets a little, oh my God, she just gets a little doddle to Irene in the pitcher's mound, which should have just been a sort of a mandatory out of one, but again, it's one of those things when you have a left-hand pitcher and they've got to turn to find the target on first base. You find a lot of the time they actually probably rush a little bit, and that ball went over the first base head. So Harbour has got a runner on one, and Erin was called to put the bunt down, sack bunt. And of course we all know Erin's got plenty of wheels there. Erin will be followed by Cheyenne, of course. Count is 1 strike. Great eye there, left that one alone. 1-1. And that's a live ball, so Erin has hit a ball that was a little too high, and she swatted that down the third baseline past the fielder, which was Maddie. So that's got runners on 1 and 2, none down. Brings Cheyenne to the plate, so great hit there by Erin, and puts runner in scoring position for Harbour. And Cheyenne was called to put the bunt down, just advance the runners, and why not when you got none out? Easy call, advance the runners, put the pressure on the fielders to hit their target. Smart work from the Harbour coach. Swing and a miss there, great pitch there by Irene. Gives the count 2 strikes. Just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And oh, it's a great hit there, and it waiting for the call. Yes, the call from the base umpire has said out. A little bit of a flick off the glove there. So Cheyenne actually did her job. She got the runners round to 2 and 3. She did get put back in the dugout, but brings to the plate power hitter Tyann, and she will have a crack. Ooh. Thought about it and said, no. Give me a strike, she says. She's got the wind behind her. Outside, making the count 1 ball and 1 strike. And she's hit that one. They're going to have a crack at the home base, and didn't quite nail the throw there from Holly into Emma. So what that meant was it was a double for Tyann. Got a runner home, got an RBI, got Erin round to the third base, and makes the score Harbour 5, Wellington 2, and there's still only 1 out. So that's what puts pressure on fielders, is when you're going to have a runner that says, yeah, I'm going to take you on. And Holly had no choice but to get that into Emma at home base, but the throw was just off for Emma to get the tag. It would have been a good photo finish if she'd nailed Emma's glove. But still only 1 out. Now we've got Cameron to the box, and she has been batting well as well. And oh, that's a great hit, and oh, just outside the third baseline. She means business. So good aggressive batting here from Harbour. They're not mucking around. If they get something that's worth hitting, they are going to have a crack. And she's having another swing. Bring it on, she says. Pressure's on Irene here to sort of work that plate. Try and see if she can bait them into swinging and missing. Just work the outsides. That's what you want to do. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, what a comeback there from Irene. That was a beautiful pitch. It sort of came at you a little bit too high.
Every runner for the catcher on 2.
And as it was coming across the plate, it dived onto the inside, and umpire Dave Thornton says that is strike 3. So brings to the box. Oliana, and following Ollie will be Kaya. Oh, we've got a hit by pitch there, obviously accidental, which probably would have hurt a little bit. Never not going to be not hurt, but she's got 2 thumbs up there, so she's happy as Larry, smiling. Good to go, she says. So Wellington have a problem there. They've got loaded bags, and you've got Kaya in the box, and we know she can also swing the bat and pump it. 1 ball. Oh, loose pitch, and Erin Blackmore will come home on that. She has got horrific wheels. She is lightning fast. That will bring another run home, which will make the call 6-2 to Harbour. Should be 2 balls. So pressure on Wellington here. So Irene's going to have to come back and take this batter out. Good comeback there. 2 balls, 1 strike on Kaya. And swinging a foul just over the first baseline. Makes the count 2-2. Ball high, which loads the count to full house. So good little battle here. And there is a ball high for a walk for Kaya. That will load the bags up again for North Harbour. And there is a change there, possibly. Not sure what's happening. Maybe Masana is coming in for Savannah, maybe. Just wait, or am I got that around the wrong way? No, maybe for Tui. So maybe Masana is coming in for Tui. Just wait until I can see their numbers. So just while Wellington are having a bit of a chin wag on what to do here, where to play, what to do, how to do it. Just in a little bit of a hole there, Wellington, with loaded bags. And David Fortin has gone out there and said, hurry up. So Masana is coming in for the GP Chewy, if I'm correct. So I'm sure he'll be saying thank you very much, this is my opportunity, and I will have a crack. Ball high. And just outside, that was above her shoulders, so makes the count 2-0. And she has a good crack at that. It is popped up. It's a fly ball. Oh, there's going to be a clash. Woo! Centre fielder was coming over to the right outfielder, and the right outfielder Julie made the catch for the side away. So a good swing there by Masana. Wanted to have a crack. Why not? Which will take us to the top of the 5th innings. Top of 5, and makes the score North Harbour 6 and Wellington 2. So last innings was quite fruitful for North Harbour, which means Wellington are going to have to peel back some runs. So it looks like we've got a positional change too for North Harbour. So it looks like Masana is coming for two as a DP, but she's also gone to third base, which means, if I can see their numbers, no, okay. Oleana, was it? Oh, okay. Looks like Oleana 13. So now we have got Wellington at the top of their order, so they're in the box seat. It's like, come on ladies, get swinging that bat, get that ball in play. So leading off will be Holly, and she's a crack straight. That's going to go a beautiful hit, nice safe hit. So no mucking around there by Holly. Good job, safe on one. And that also brings up batter position 2, Maddie. So this is Wellington's innings, top of 5. Score is 6-2. So this is their moment. Get into it. Strike call. Did straight to have a bunt. The Harbour wings are in first and third. Right close. Trying to prevent the sack buck and maybe get a lead runner. And the steal is on. Throw by Ty, and it's a great throw by Tyrone. Great catch there by Cameron, and got the runner cold. So good call from the Wellington coach. He's got to put pressure on the fielder, and why not? But Harbour responded to that one, so good play from both teams. Outside call, ball 1, strike 1, unless I missed that. We just wait for the umpire to give us a call. Swinging a foul. Two and two. Got a little bit too high, which slows the count. Full house. And a drive into the third baseline to Masana, and it bounced off her shoulder. But it was still a great throw, a bullet over to first base, but Maddie was safe. Which brings number 11, Irene, to the batter's box, and she'll be followed by Emma and Missy. Swing and miss, and the steal is on again, and I think, oh, that's going to be out, I think. Yes, it is. So another great throw by Tarahan, great catch by Cameron, and takes the second out for Wellington. Not quite sure if that was possibly the best way to advance a runner in that situation when you've only got one out, and the previous runner was caught stealing, so you know you're up against a good arm, so it's possibly just park it for a wee bit, particularly when you're in your top of your order. Makes the count 1-1. Sorry, 1-2. And that was there to be hit. So, great comeback there by Lauren, which will take us to the bottom of the fifth innings. Score maintains the same at 2-1. So, Wellington had some opportunities there, didn't quite nail them. Maybe a little bit of patience there might have got some runners round to 3, but still plenty of time for Wellington to peel that back. The weather conditions here in Christchurch have gone a bit wonky again. We've had a beautiful day this morning, 25 degrees, no wind, blue skies. I think you saw that if you saw any early games. And at about 1 o'clock we had a southwest change come through, which was just gusting. That came right up the diamond, and then that lasted about an hour, and then it turned to some blue skies and a bit of a gentle nor'easter, and now the clouds have come over and she's gone to a bit of a cool nor'easter. So this is still the 3 PM scheduled game. So like a lot of games in the NFC, they're pretty competitive, and a lot of tactics, a lot of strategy in each game, which makes them go sometimes past the 2 hours. So it's 5:45 and we will continue. In the batter's box for Harbour should be Savannah, and she does a beautiful drive between the 5-6 hole for a base hit, putting automatic pressure on the pitcher, which I think we may get a change, not sure. Just double check on that. No, we haven't. And we got batter 9, Abigail, Church, and then Harbour at the top of the order. So, an attempted bunt there by Abby. Just getting the nod from the coach to say, Abby, come on, get it out front, get the run around. And attempted to just get that done again. Still making contact, which is all you want to do. And she's got the ball in play, so I don't think she's going to do her job. And she's done a great job. She is actually got a safe base hit there, and then also at the same time has advanced Savannah over to second. So more than did a job. Yeah, it was one of those balls that was just slow. Now that brings to the box, top of the order, Erin Blackmore, and I'm sure she is going to not muck around, and I'm going to say that might be out of the park. It's got the wind behind it. Oh, so close. One bounce and into the fence, so that's an awesome hit. Could have carried just in front of the fence by Erin. Got the meat of the bat, sounded beautiful as it come off there. So Wellington in a bit of spot above her here. Loaded bags. North Harbour in the meat of their order right at the top, and they bat long. So you've got Cheyenne in there, and I know she will probably deliver. And just a waste pitched outside, just curving out. One on one, 1 on 2, loaded bags. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside there, making the count 2 and 2. Great pitch there, and they're going to play the home base. And great throw there from Siobhan straight to Emma to get the lead runner. Still leaves the bags loaded, prevented a run, which is the name of the game. But it's only 1 out, and brings Tyann to the base, to the plate, and she will have a crack when that pitch comes that she wants. Tyann's been batting superbly throughout the tournament. Oh, she wanted to have a crack at that one. Great pitch from Irene. And a swing and a miss, 1-1. And there it goes, and it's probably going to go down the throat of the centre field, but the third base runner will tag up at the base, and then of course head home, which is what happened, and she makes the score Harbour 7, Wellington 2. So a good sack hit there by Tyann, brings Cameron to the plate, and she has a great hit. Oh, that's a power hit, and they are going to send Erin Blackmore because she's got wheels, and you will not stop her. And it's a stand-up double there by Cameron. There was a top hit. That was power. And when Erin Blackmore is on second base, you will not stop her. She is lightning fast, which will bring the score to, which 2 should have come home there, 9-2. Still leaves runners on second and third. So North Harbour continue to be in the driving seat here. And looks like there is going to be a pitcher change, and Irene has done a splendid job. But she's just up against some pretty good hitters. She's been working the plate. But if you get that just a little bit near the middle, the North Harbour batters are going to have a crack. Just checking the score there with our lovely scorers, and the score is 8-2 to Harbour. So Wellington are making some changes. Just quite a few changes there by the sound of it. So they're just making a change on the mound. So we've had a pitching change, as you can see, and Irene is going to position 7, I think. So the pitcher changes, we've got Jess in at number 8. Sorry, Jess, number 8 is pitching on the mound, position 1. Leads off with a great strike. And that's just been hit by Ollie to the right field, which has just dropped inside the line on the first base line, so it dropped about probably half a metre inside the line. The right outfielder couldn't quite get there. And that also brought a run home. As you could imagine, that will make the score now 9-2. So Harbour will take that win because it's the bottom of the 5th innings. And that's the 7-run rule that's been invoked. And that is game.